Hello everybody and welcome back to another video today. As I did yesterday, I did a best case scenario for Republicans in the Senate in 2022, the next election in about 11 months. Today we'll be doing a Democrat best case scenario for them in the Senate in 11 months in the 2022 midterms. Before I begin the video, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are at the point of this video that I'm making, 367 subscribers. I am very excited as we continue to get closer to 400, so go ahead and subscribe to the channel as we take that march towards 400. Before I start the prediction, I just want to say, as I say usually before most of my videos, the predictions are based off of the current state of the country and the current popularity of the Democrats and the Republicans at the moment. As we all know, Democrats are not doing too well in their generic congressional polls. Biden, not too popular at the moment. So all of this is not based off of how I think the country will be in 11 months, because I just don't know how it will be in 11 months, and that would be stupid to make. And it's all based off of the current state of the country at the moment. But with that, let's characterize their safe Democrat races. In my mind, the best case scenario that they have, if this election were held today, but obviously it still will be held in 2022. So best case scenario, they would win Colorado by a safe margin as well. So that's 46 seats for the Democrats. And let's go through the Republican races. And that would total up to 41. Tim Scott still would win his race by a likely margin, as well as in Indiana. I think it'll be a safe margin. Missouri may be a little bit closer. We saw it actually get really close back in 2016 with Roy Blunt only winning by 2.5%. However, it has, as we know, shifted more to the right since then. But it's not. It's like a Virginia, I guess. I don't know how to put it. Maybe a little bit. Maybe Virginia's a little bit more of a toss-up. But yeah, it could be closer. Anyway, likely Democrat races in this projection. Likely Democrat will be the state of New Hampshire. Maggie Hassan could win by more than 5 points in a best-case scenario, but that will be it for the likely Democrat races. Likely Republican races, Alaska, not really sure how that will go, given Murkowski, but I'll put it in a likely margin, as well as Missouri and Iowa will all go to the Republicans by a likely margin. So 47-45, still a really, really close Senate. However, much more races to characterize, about 8 more. Lean Democrat races. Lean Democrats this will be a lot. Arizona, Nevada, Pennsylvania will all go to the Democrats by lean margins. That gives them 50 Senate races, Senate seats, which means that they would retain their Senate majority, given Kamala Harris breaking tiebreakers. Although with Joe Manchin in that West Virginia seat and Kyrsten Sinema in her Arizona seat, two of the most moderate Democrats, and then I guess you have Chris Coons in Delaware, John Tester in Montana, a few others out there, but Manchin and Sinema are definitely the most conservative Democrats you have. I guess it's a bit more flexible in the Senate, but I guess that means the Democrats would want to get 51, 52 seats to solidify, strong votes. But yes, lean Republican races. Lean Republican. Florida would be a lean Republican with Marco Rubio, as well as in Ohio. That has shifted well enough to the right to be considered a lean Republican state. And that'll be it for the lean Republicans. Now we're going to get into tilt Republican, tilt Democrat races. Tilt Democrat would be the state of Georgia. Raphael Warnock would win by a tilt margin. I see Georgia getting close. I see it could definitely go back to Republicans in a regular prediction. But I do think Herschel Walker is a good shot at it. Warnock would win this in the best case scenario, still by a tilt margin, which is, I believe, actually, he won slightly by a lean margin if you want to consider it back in 2021. But yes, I still see him holding on to this race in a best case scenario. Tilt Republican races would be North Carolina, and Wisconsin. I still see Ron Johnson winning by tilt margin in his race in Wisconsin, even in the best case scenario at the moment. And this is simply due to the Democrats, not looking and performing too well in their polls. But they still pick up a seat in the Senate, 51-49. Democrats hold the Senate at least until 2025, and they have an extra senator, so they're not going to have to bank on Joe Manchin voting for them each crucial vote. Anyway, with that. That is the best case scenario for the Democrats. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below if you would add or take away any of the races for the Democrats or Republicans, and stay tuned for more awesome videos.